President Lincoln was a brave and bold leader. He boldly, or without being afraid, made important changes. Now, Jesus' followers are often asked to be bold too, just like President Lincoln. Let's read about it in our Bible verse. It's found in the book of Acts, chapter 4, verse 13. The members of the council were amazed when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, for they could see that they were ordinary men with no special training in the Scriptures. They also recognized them as men who had been with Jesus. Now, some of the leaders didn't like it that Peter and John were healing people, but Peter and John boldly stood for what was right. The leaders recognized that they had been with Jesus. Peter and John boldly did what was right because they were followers of Jesus. Jesus' way is always the right way. Now, President Lincoln was a man that did the right thing too. He was president during a difficult time, during the American Civil War. The war had been going on for a few years, and President Lincoln knew that it was time to make some changes. Now, he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. This said that it would be law that no one could be a slave anymore. Now, the slaves in the United States would be free men and women. Now, as President Lincoln got ready to sign the Emancipation Proclamation, he took his pen, moved it to where he was supposed to sign his name, and then he stopped. He dropped the pen, and someone asked him why, and the president answered, "If my name goes into history, it will be for this act, and if my hand trembles when I sign it, there will be some who will say, 'He hesitated.'" Now, Lincoln didn't want his hand to shake as he signed his name. He wanted everyone to know that he believed in the law to make slaves free. Lincoln then turned back to the table. He picked up the pen and he boldly signed his name. President Lincoln boldly changed history with that signature. He did what was right, just as Peter and John did back so long ago. All of these men did the right thing, boldly, and they were bold for the same reason, because they were friends of Jesus. People recognized that they had been with Jesus. Now you can be bold for Jesus too. Do what is right, remembering the bold people who have done the right thing before you, and make it a wonderful new day with Jesus.